we are coordinators in this agriculture show for the Wealth Creation Village. Under the Wealth Creation Village, we are demonstrating innovations, technologies that support appropriate implementation of government programs like the 4-acre model, Parish Development Model, Emioga, and others. So in this place where we are today is Uganda Prisons Service, where we are establishing a model parish. What a model parish would look like. That in a model parish, you have farmers, you have those people who have no land that will add value to agriculture produce. You have people who are just growing fodder for livestock. So in this place, will be demonstrating a government innovation under the Parish Development Model, which is a practical training center. The practical training center is not a classroom. You will not see any building, but there is a host farmer selected by the parishioners themselves, who is respected and committed to developing the capacity of fellow farmers. So farmers meet at that place to do many things, but they start with household visioning. So in the corner there, you will see the different types of building. That one of the key the key issues that people are facing in the villages is their accommodation or housing. So we are demonstrating the various ways of building a decent home for a Ugandan household. So every parishioner will come, attend the training, start with household divisioning. After household divisioning, they select an enterprise that can enable them to achieve their vision. 10 factors are considered, and they will be explained very well in a practical training center. After selecting the enterprise, we take you through the practicalities of establishing that enterprise. Once you have achieved that, you then get a certificate of proficiency, which you take to your PDM circle and access money. Why do we introduce the practical training center at this stage? The biggest challenge so far since PDM was implemented today is the selection and the preparation of beneficiaries. So people have been receiving money, and some of them squander the money. They marry a second wife, they go into betting, they buy consumptive items, but we want to prepare them very well. Even those who have invested in agriculture, some of them have not invested in the right enterprise. But those who have invested in the right enterprise, we are seeing great results. And we are now picking the ones that are doing well in the PDM to become our hosts.
This year, Uganda Prisons Service is partnering with other government stakeholders to showcase the presidential initiatives in transformation of the livelihoods of Ugandans. And so we've come up with what we are calling the Uganda Prisons Village Model. We are assuming that in case you have this entire village, what can be done within one parish to support all the farmers, support all the other value chain players. So as Uganda Prison Service, we've come up with different enterprises for all the different levels of livelihood at which the farmers are at. And we are starting from the lowest level, that is the farmer who is going to be receiving the 1 million from the Parish Development Model. And we have picked 16 enterprises. Within these enterprises, we want to teach the farmer that when you get 1 million, this is what you can do with the 1 million. This is how you spend it. This is where you put the money, so that the farmers are not confusing. Sometimes they get the 1 million and then they are saying, I'll buy a piece of land. But we know that this piece of land cannot give you back the money immediately to pay it. So we are saying, if you pick this 1 million, how many chicken do you start with? Which type of chicken do you start with? How do you feed them? If you want to start with piggery, how do you exactly start? So that a farmer does not go and buy 10. So that we can be able to successfully achieve rotational grazing. Now, we know the biggest challenge on any farm is paddocking, the cost of paddocking. And we've come up with different ways in which a farmer can successfully paddock within their means. The first paddock here, which is paddock 1, has treated poles with barbed wire or singenge. Now, the other issue is there are challenges that will come with each of these, but also there are cost implications. For example, we considered what happens when you have termites on your farm, when you have thieves. Someone will say, I can use metals. Yes, you can, but some types will rust. Others, the thieves will come and pick them up. So we came up with the different ways of fencing. But what we are also teaching our farmer here is how do you achieve rotational grazing.